Hi Capricorn, we're going to do your love reading real quick. This is pre-shuffle, so we're going to lay out a spread, but oh my goodness, look at that. We've got Divine Feminine, Libran energy, and Four of Wands. So, you know, a lot of us think of the Four of Wands as 1111, twin flame, but it is, regardless of whether you believe in twin flame or not, it is union, it's foundations, it's happiness. The Empress is self-love. These are, I mean, literally two of the most beautiful cards in the deck. So we'll see. If there is an extended that goes with this reading, it will be linked down below. I don't do them very often. The ones I have done have been extremely, they've just come out amazing, very detailed, and especially valuable if you are in a twin flame or are feeling stuck in a position where you're not sure what to do or move on. Okay, so overall energy, wow, look at that. Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain. Three of Swords is when, you know, there's a major disappointment, something that is not easy to deal with and move away from, something that's just really got you rattled. Oh, goodness. Six of Wands. So success, victory, recognition. You could be dealing with an air sign with the Three of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Six of Wands is fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. So the Six of Wands, there's a lot of growth and newness on this coming from this card, but the Six of Wands is about victory, recognition, glory. Interesting. Maybe after heartbreak. So this is your overall energy. And then we have forward motion, the Knight of Wands. Look how his foot is kind of hitting the brakes, though. You know, the knights come in fast. They deliver. They're fast and passionate. They can be the hero, but often they're in and out, always on the go. So we often think of this as a player energy. So some of you might have been. There could be some in and out energy, which this would make total sense. It could be, Capricorn, there's something about wanting validation. Maybe somebody comes in when they're hurt and, you know, sad, and then they get their validation. And I don't know, but this Knight is coming in toward you. We'll see. King of Cups, your energy, a lot of love. Feeling emotional. Pisces, strong Pisces energy. New beginning, the Fool, Aries energy. The Fool is like, you know, shedding your skin, letting go of things that have felt like heavy burdens weighing you down. The Fool releases baggage, takes that leap of faith, and just minimalism, you know, I'm letting go. I also feel strong Sun card in this. Could be dealing with a Leo. But it's a strong energy of wanting a new beginning. I'm not sure if it's with this person or not. Maybe without them. Cutting something out. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very, very direct. She is sometimes sharp-tongued, can say harsh things, but her sword is up and she's ready to cut things out when she knows that there's no more purpose. They don't serve her, or they have wronged her. She's experienced in the sense that she's been through enough to know when it's time to let something go. So we go from, and now roles could be reversed or intermingled. They can flip around, but we go from King of Cups to the Fool. A lot of emotion, new beginning, cutting something out. So that's what's on your mind. So probably some in and out, back and forth energy, even amongst, you know, internally for you. The Seven of Cups, options. Sometimes when I felt minimalism. I'm wondering if somebody here is looking into minimalism and cutting out, you know, all the clutter. But Seven of Cups is a lot of options. Sometimes when there's too many options, our mind can be cluttered. So Seven of Cups can be options, or it could be confusion or illusion. It could be somebody thinking they have It's something being confused by too many possibilities, too many decisions, not sure which way to go. It's a need to simplify. See that? It's got them in, this is your person, analysis paralysis. So they've got options, but somehow those options aren't helping. It's what do I do with the options? Too many options maybe. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped, bound, stuck. 1 foot on steady ground there with the earth and 1 foot in the water. But it's an illusion. She actually could get out of those ties pretty easily, right? So your person looks like they may be feeling sorry for themselves. Lots of questioning. 3 of Pentacles. Wow. So 3 of Pentacles is, coming together, cooperating, wanting to collaborate maybe. Interesting. Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's look at the bottom of that. Yeah, see, they don't, oh wow, look what came out again. And there may be the king, I'm going to put this back, it's kind of far down, but wow, if we keep going down the bottom of the deck, we've got a pretty strong story here about, okay, so first of all, not able to let go. This is feeling protective. The 4 of Pentacles is often represents a feeling of, I can't let go because if I do, I won't have anything or I will lose out. Something to the effect of, there's a fear of lack here. At the same time, there's a protective, need to protect themselves, cover their vitals, right? So we'll see. We're going to clarify that. But look what came out again at the bottom of the deck. That was pre-shuffle. How about that? So Divine Feminine, if you are on a twin flame, you might want to check out my extendeds. They're very detailed for twin flame, and they're timeless. But for union, 4 of Wands, self-love. So strong vibe here about, maybe the success that you need or want comes from, making a conscious decision to put yourself first, to love yourself first. The 2 of Wands is a strong decision about, it's life-changing. See that world in his hand? It's which way am I going to go that's really going to get me what I want? Because there's maybe knowing that chasing something is kind of an act of desperation, and it might get you short-term response or attention, but long-term, if you really look at what you want long-term and what's good for you, it's not to chase, It's really pulling your energy away and practicing self-love is what brings happiness. So, I never am a fan of you guys chasing someone or putting all your emphasis on someone that's not putting all their emphasis on you, So you can keep yourself busy. So there's this, your sphere of confidence or focus, right? So if you got these are the things in the very center that, I got black stuff, sorry, that your focus is on. So your job, your kids, your family. Maybe you've got that person in that center circle outside. It's like a bullseye. Think about a target or a bullseye. Then outside that center, there's a little bit of there's a small outer ring and then another outer ring outside that. The things that you have in the center of your focus are the things you focus on the most. And sometimes we put somebody in that center, circle that doesn't really belong there. So the more we focus on the other things in that circle, the more that they'll fade out into the background, into the outer rings. So you may be getting to that point with this wanting, you've got a lot of emotion, maybe a lot of love for someone, but there's also a knowing or a need to start over. And probably by cutting something out, to get that fresh start and that new beginning. Let's look at recent past for Capricorn. Look what just flipped. I mean, strong soulmates definitely in return. Again, though, these caught my eye twice. So King and Queen of Swords. I often think of that as, you know, a troubled relationship. There could be a need to cut out maybe entertaining people from the past, or just flirting, or, you know, there seems to be some sort of bad habit, or checking out other people online, maybe entertaining other people online, you know. And it might be harmless, but it's just a bad frame of mind. Where was I? Recent past. Somebody would not make a decision. Did you guys see that play out? Wow. The Lovers, Gemini energy in reverse. So in the past, somebody would not make a decision. And again, didn't we have something about the Magician is still feeling very strong, like there was a need to really make a focused decision about what you want and what to do. Yeah, I think that lack of decision made somebody shut down their love, even though there was a lot of love. We might have two couples here because we had King and Queen. The King and Queen of Swords was iffy. It wasn't a real strong vibe, but now we have King and Queen of Cups. This is a stronger vibe. Somebody shut down their love, took their love away due to a stuck energy, conflict, you know, that I think was affecting somebody's stability. The Queen of Pentacles, she's very stable and resourceful and typically confident. She can be a mom or a wife, right? Yeah, it ended. Somebody shut down their love and ended things. Maybe it was you. Scorpionic energy. Strong background here. Strong backdrop. Strong history of what caused this reading. Lack of decision in love. Crazy that Four of Wands keeps coming out, right? So Queen of Cups and the Death card. Somebody shut down their love. And it looks like it may have caused somebody to want to come back. So this is truth, ethics, moral compass, moral code. Somebody, hopefully you are the one that said, you know what, this does not go with my belief system. It caused a painful ending. Yeah. Somebody doesn't know who the other is interested. Okay, let's move on from that. Let's look at next. There she is again. Wow. Stability, mother, stable. This is somebody high value. Next. There it is again. Yeah. A serious relationship could be a marriage. Somebody's not letting go. So, I mean, overall, somebody is wanting to move on, cut something out, even though there was a lot of love. There's heartbreak here, there's recognition, and there's passion. Moving away from... Wow. Look at this. So the Six of Swords is, you know, leaving a difficult situation. Finding truth and clarity. This is typically victory, Ace of Swords, after a battle. There's very strong signs of a battle. Somebody's holding their ground, saying, no, this is what I'm worth, and this is what I'll have with or without this person. But it does look like your person is full of regret. They may come crawling back. Here's the World card. Look at this. This is heavy-duty karma. The Judgment. This is reconciliation, or it's a hope for reconciliation. Please forgive me. You know, I'm sorry. It's an ascension, but it's, you know, also maybe there was reconciliation and it fell apart again. This World card is an end of a cycle. I'm going to get a oracle for advice. So I would definitely wait for that. I wouldn't leave before that. Those have been amazing. The Star card, Aquarius energy, hope, healing needs to happen for this to work. Somebody might need to hit rock bottom. I just felt rock bottom. By knowing or being told, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not lowering my value. There's ascension, the Hermit. Yeah. From what? From deceit? Trickery? I'm kind of feeling apology. Stable new beginning. Okay, so you're going to have to, I think that look. Oh man. This, you know, obsessive behavior, this spying, maybe somebody controlling. There's that Four of Wands again, Ten of Pentacles, happy ever after, Chariot, Magician. Let's get a, should we clarify a little bit? Let's see. Let's clarify that Four of Pentacles, and let's clarify your person a little more. Yeah, so, okay, your person definitely has a lot of love and they're crazy about you, but they're going to have to hit rock bottom, I believe. Maybe a drinking issue, having to get control of that. Temperance is patience. What's going on with that? Why do we have the Temperance card? Blocked. At a stalemate. Maybe somebody reacted to some harsh words and blocked, but I think they're regretting that. Gosh. This card won't leave me alone. I mean, strong twin flame here. Union, juggling, control. And your person somebody might be a control freak, and that might be what's causing it. And they're going to have to break down and just go, you know, just like, not when the rubber hits the road. It's that energy of hitting rock bottom might cause them to return, but I think you're gonna be okay on your own. If not, let me see. Let me grab an oracle. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna look at archetypes. Let's look at one for your person, and then you. Oh, okay. Okay, well, it was in reverse. I mean, it looks like you're dealing with someone who's been dishonest, and you're not dealing with it anymore. And it's serving you. Now, they are going to come back. It's going to be up to you. So, the Thief, the light attribute, sheds light on potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Wow, I love that. Shadow is stealing creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Thief in reverse. Oh, okay, maybe not, because they're all upside down. Let's get another one. I feel like there's a huge ego here, and like you're gonna have the last laugh because your stability and not depending on them is, you know, getting them, you know, a rude awakening. Wow, Beggar. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. That's exactly what I think is going on. dependent on others to the exclusion of effort. Your person feels like they are entitled and can have the, you know, the best of both worlds without putting the effort in. It's like it's all take, you know. That's what it looks like the past is, and you're learning to shut it down, moving on. Let's see if we can get something on what's coming, like new love. You've got this is your future. So stability, honesty, morals. Can I have one more on that? The conflict is over. You're walking away, possibly from some you know, like gossip type stuff. Yeah, something fast is coming in. Happy fast. I like it. Yeah. Something's turning around big time. Okay, you guys let me know in the comments. I'm curious, and let me know. I love to see where you're watching from. And if you want to check out an extended, there'll be a link down below. I love you. I will see you soon. Bye, Capricorn.